Ain't no half stepping. Ain't no half stepping with your man Marcus J. We having fun in the studio. You hear Big Rube over there with the big belly laugh and whatnot. We're going to transition to our National Basketball Association segment as we do every single week. We got our correspondent, your main man, K-Dub. What's up, brother?
Yo, what's up, man? Hey, yo, real quick, man. Hey, why y'all spend so much time digging into my segment with talking about Tim Tebow, man? He had a press conference for a backup, man. Why is y'all even talking about
Hey, look, man, you a Knicks fan. Be quiet.
I'm talking about this dude, man. And look, you know what's making it worse? Y'all spending time talking about Tim Tebow and the Giants won the Super Bowl. Come on, man. Let's move on, man. How y'all fellas doing, y'all?
We doing all right. We doing all right.
We're good. We're good.
I had to get that off my chest. I'm like looking at the clock, like, really?
So man, what's up with my beautiful, great Lakers in the Western Conference, leading the Pacific Division by 3.5 games?
The Lakers go through this every year, regardless of who on the team. You know, at some particular point, they always talking about turmoil, and obviously, you know, right now the whole big thing about is that Kobe was benched the game previous during crunch time, and I believe he went back in on maybe about 2 minutes and some change left. You could see that he was visibly not happy with what was going on. But I mean, listen, man, Kobe took the high road in the interview. You know, he told the reporters, you know, if you're looking for a story, this is not where you're gonna get it from. But I mean, listen, is it gonna make any difference? I guarantee a week from today we won't even be talking about this anymore. So I think it's just a leaf in the wind.
I agree. I mean, you know, sometimes it's nothing wrong with the man being benched. I mean, you know,
he pulled a Scottie Pippen.
But we are talking about Kobe Bryant. Let's keep that in perspective.
Yeah, but you know, he's been playing 45 minutes, 28 minutes. They've been in 5 million overtime games. I mean, one is the Grizzlies. Two, we got a comfortable lead on the number 3 spot in the Western Conference. You know, we can't really move up too much.
It's the Grizzlies.
Hey, but a game's a game in the NBA. A game's a game in the NBA. And as long as we got the lead over the Clippers, and as long as we still number 3 spot, we good.
The Clippers are a shaky team right now. They're kind of going up and down. Now, right now they're sitting at 21 and 28. They won their last 2 games, but they're kind of going up and down right now. You know, word is out of that camp is that you know the players have somewhat tuned out to Del Negro. So you know it's gonna be. I say like this. The battle of LA will probably come down to the last week.
Well, you know, one thing about those LA teams, they play hard. But I really think the Clippers are missing. I can't think of the guy's name who went out early in the season.
Chauncey Billups.
Chauncey. When they lost Chauncey, that was a big loss for them. Man, I think they really could have done some work, some damage. But you know what? Let me get off that West Coast and bring it back to the East Coast.
For what? So we can talk about the Knicks?
Before we
Oh, long as we're going to talk about that.
Nah, because before we come back to the East, because we are going to talk about the Knicks. Make no mistake about that.
We're going to talk about the Knicks long enough.
I'm going to tell you something. Big Rube sat here, K-Dub. He sat here in this room after we went off of the air, and he gave me all this crap about why we always got to talk about the Knicks. The Knicks ain't even fine. We don't talk about the Knicks. Why we don't talk about the Lakers? I said, you a Lakers fan, bring them up. So now that I gave him an opportunity, he ain't saying nothing.
I mean, what do you want me to say?
What you think about Ramon Sessions?
Ramon Sessions is a beast. That's what we need. That's the greatest trade in probably the last 3-4 years. No BS. We went from being an okay team
for the Lakers.
Yeah, we went from being an okay team. We haven't had no offense to Derek Fisher, love D Fish to death, but we haven't had a really quick point guard in like 6 years. You know,
okay.
And I mean,
he's leading you guys in assists, even though he's just coming on to the team. He's averaging about 14 points a game. So I mean, you know, you take up the feature.
Yeah, definitely. And to be honest with you, you look at that lineup: Kobe Bryant, Andrew Bynum, Pau Gasol, Ramon Sessions. You might got Matt Barnes. You might put Meta World Peace out there. So you have a quicker starting 5.
Most definitely. And I mean, I think this is honestly, if we get to a number 2 spot, which I don't think is going to happen, but if we do, everybody else better watch out. We're not going to get that number 1 spot, but we coming for Oklahoma City.
Okay.
We coming for Oklahoma City.
Want to see Durantula? You don't want to see Durantula?
Hey, in order to be the man, you got to beat the man.
Okay.
It's that simple. And right now, the Lakers are the top of the heap. And until you beat the Lakers and win a championship, you just still whatever. Dallas has got lucky last year, and we were bad. I'm not going to front. We were bad last year. Dallas came in, they snuck up on us, they got us with the quickness. This year, they're right where they should be, under the Lakers, and pretty terrible. And I feel like, and Odom is pretty terrible, and not that I wouldn't want to see Odom this year, but he is going out like a female dog right now. That's all I got to say about that.
Wow.
He is. I mean, 1 point, 1 rebound, 1 assist games. I mean, I'm sorry, dude. You got traded. Stop acting like a little girl and play basketball. It's that simple.
Big Rube go there.
Well,
He went there. I mean,
hey,
part of
man.
me agrees with him, but yeah, he went there.
Hey man, you got a good point. If everything was to pan out, the Lakers will play Memphis. If the playoffs was to start now, the Lakers would play Memphis, and the Clippers would actually play Dallas. The winner of those two series would actually meet in the next round. So you may almost get what you wish for. You may get an LA series. You may get a LA Maverick series, or you might get an early vacation. You pretty much have your own pick right there.
Let's get off that West Coast and bring it back to the East Coast, where I see my games mostly before 12 and 11 o'clock at night.
Haters. Haters.
The big thing is the boys down, the Heatles have lost 2 straight. You
Because they're terrible.
You talking about those people that took their talents to South Beach?
Yeah, they took their talent to South Beach. The Heatles. What's going on with my Heatles, right quick? I don't have a team. I'll be honest. I don't have a team. I like players. Okay.
Right.
So I'm going there.
Like you've seen the Miami Heat. They're 35-13. They're number 2 in the Eastern Conference, I should say. They kind of, ever since the All-Star break, from what I understand, they're 8-6. The last 10 games, they're 6-4. They're on a 2-game losing streak. What's happening is that they're having some struggles on the road. But you know what? Once again, similar to what I was talking about with the Lakers, it's pretty much the same. It's just Groundhog Day. It's the same thing all over again, because we talked about the Miami Heat last year. LeBron taking the last shot. Who's going to take the last shot? Whose team is it? He can't finish in the fourth quarter, but we fail to realize that, listen, man, they did get to the finals for a team that was just together for the first time. Now this year, they're more experienced with playing each other. So, listen, 35-13 ain't nothing to sniff at. They're on a 2-game losing streak right now. Once again, by next week, we won't even be talking about it.
And not everybody can be the Chicago Michael Jordan team that won 80 games, 85 games that season.
72.
72.
Games, no.
Hey, I'm not a basketball guru. I'll be admitted.
72-10,
and it won't do it this year because it's only 6 games. Yeah,
speaking of Chicago, man, listen, Chicago is 40-11. They're 20-6 on the road. And they're doing a lot of their winning right now without the MVP of the league on playing right now,
which is scary.
Exactly. That's kind of ill, man. Keep that in perspective. They've already clinched the playoff spot. They're the first team that clinched the playoff spot in the league right now.
Yeah, wow. They have, because they're the number 1 seeds in the East, and with Miami losing those 2 games, they're just putting distance between them and the rest of the field.
Listen, man, 20-5 at home, 20-6 on the road. Hey, they smacking cats.
Yeah.
Yeah, but So, how's D. Fisher doing out there at Oklahoma City?
Yo, D. Fisher is out there looking old. Listen, D. Fisher, he's trying to give minutes to OKC. You can see you can't take away his effort. You can't take away his championship experience. But, you can tell that D. Fisher is basically on the back end of his career. I think by playoff time, he'll be more of an asset to OKC. Just by being that source of information, that person that can basically inform the team, as well as Kendrick Perkins on how it is to take that next step to the next